Hello, everybody. Thank you for jumping on. My name is Eric, broadcasting from the blank spot, and I'm going to take a little bit of time to let people jump on. And as I do that, I'm going to share my video to a couple of different platforms. So, hope you guys are doing well today. See if I am able to share just yet. Want to get this to our private Facebook group, and then also I'm going to be broadcasting on a couple of different platforms. So there we go. I have just showed up as being live. So there you go. Let's see. Sometimes it takes a little while to populate. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. Give me 1 second. There we go. So I'm going to share this to a couple of our local groups, and then of course to our private group, the Blank Spot Sublimation group. And then let's switch back over and do some Instagram on this one. Okay. All right. So as you guys jump on, do me a favor, drop your city and state. Also, whatever platform you're currently viewing us from, make sure you like it and also share it with somebody who may be doing something that you're doing. Got to remove these glasses because I'm nearsighted. So we're broadcasting from the blank spot. We are Sublimation Blanks and Supply warehouse located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. And y'all, it's the holidays. So, if you've been following us, you've seen us pushing a lot of screen print transfers, both single color and full color transfers. We also have been talking about DTF. And you're probably saying, well, you guys do a lot of sublimation. If you're a sublimation store, why haven't you been pushing a lot of sublimation? Well, we are here and we're going to answer that question right now. So we have to have a balance. When we have a warehouse or you have a warehouse and selling different products like we're selling, it's a challenge to be able to balance the different things that you're actually doing. So for us, we have to find that balance. And it's a challenge, but I still want to make sure that you guys know that we have some amazing items to sublimate for these holidays that's coming up. I'm going to come back later on and talk about some bundle deals as well. But today we're going to be sublimating a hoodie. So y'all come on in and create a custom hoodie with me, okay? So now this video is being broadcasted to our YouTube channel, also our Facebook page. So if you're not affiliated with us on our YouTube or our Facebook page, make sure you go to our YouTube and subscribe. It is The Blanks Spot. Hit the bell to be notified when we go live or when we drop other videos, okay? Also, make sure that you go and follow us and like us on our Facebook page. Guys, we're getting a lot of traffic on our Facebook page, which is The Blanks Spot -TBS. You can find all of our social media handles if you look us up as The Blank Spot, okay? So somebody asked about a Chiefs print. You haven't figured out what we're doing just yet, have you? So Grand Rising, thank you. I appreciate you asking about the Chiefs print. We do have some football prints. Please make sure you go to our website, which is theblanksspot.com. You can go and check us out on our website. Something else I want to get out. We've been having a lot of people that's been asking us about what our website is. Guys, you can find us on any platform if you search our profile. If you search our profile, you can find out how to shop with us. I know there's people that are new to different profiles, but our website is theblanksspot.com. We do ship through all the U.S. territories. So that was a question that also came up. And also, if you're looking for custom sublimation transfers, that is also a service that we provide. You got to go through our website, though. You can't email us and send us pictures. You got to go to our website. There's a custom sublimation prints section that you can upload. You can choose your gang sheet size, and you can upload your transfers, and we'll be more than happy to print your transfers. Okay, so let's get to the getting on, y'all. We got a sublimation hoodie to do, and I'm gonna share one with you that I did earlier before I jumped on live. Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on, Michelle. Appreciate it. I'm gonna share this with y'all only because you'll see this across our social media platforms. I did this first so I can get some content. I didn't want to be disturbed with answering questions because I get distracted a lot trying to answer questions. But I did do this hoodie. Now, some of you guys are going to remember this hoodie. This is a chenille patch. This is a chenille patch. So I kind of cheated. I didn't do the whole hoodie. All right. But I did sublimate the inside. I sublimated the inside. Okay. I sublimated the inside. And I did this on a 15 by 15. So I'm going to be doing this on a 15 by 15 again. I sublimated the wrists as well. Okay. Because that's the part that gets dirty on our hoodies, right? That's the part that really gets dirty on our hoodies. So I did both wrists. And this is something that you can do on a smaller heat press. So if you're new to crafting, if you're new to sublimation, don't be alarmed. Don't be intimidated. It is not hard. We do have tutorials that you guys can actually go out and view on our YouTube channel. We have demonstrations of all of our things that we have. So you guys, you got to go and do these things. It's not hard to do. It's not difficult. It's going to take a couple of things. One thing that you're going to need, definitely you're going to need a lint roller. Okay. You're going to need a lint roller. You're also going to need some heat tape. And at this point in time, it's not going to be the time to skimp on your heat tape. Now, we don't carry any lint rollers at our warehouse, but we do carry the heat tape and we carry the tape dispensers. We don't have this color. I think we only have lime green, but you can find all that on our website at theblankspot.com. But you're going to need this heat tape. Don't worry about the heat tape color. I know it's brown, but our heat tape does not stain like a lot of other tapes that stain. Our heat tape does not stain. So you don't have to worry about that, okay? But the other thing that you want to be concerned about is you got to get you 100% polyester hoodie. Now, here's the deal. You can go to a lot of different local stores and you can find polyester hoodies with high count. You can find polyester hoodies that are light color. You may have a problem finding white polyester hoodies. Now, the problem you're going to find with most of the hoodies are that they're not going to be a regular fit, or what we in the United States call a regular fit. These hoodies are a slim like fit. So if you have a different body type like I do, then you may want to upsize. Okay. You might want to scale up on the hoodie. Okay. So grand rising, everybody, as you jump on, do us a favor. Once again, drop that city and state. We are broadcasting to our Instagram, which is the Blank Spot, our YouTube and our Facebook, which is the Blank Spot, and also our TikTok, which is the Blank Spot. So if you're not following us on all social media handles, you need to follow us, because I'm telling you, we got a lot of stuff going on. So you need the hoodie, you need the lint roller, you need the heat tape. And then you're also going to need a pattern. You're going to need a pattern. So we're currently selling, I think it's like 8 different buffalo plaid patterns. I think that's what they're calling them. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but we're selling 8 different buffalo plaid patterns, and we're selling them in the size of 18 by 24 inches. So that's a 1.5 feet by 2 feet that you're going to get. So this is the size that you're going to get when you buy these patterns. Okay, when you buy these patterns, you're going to get this size. You can check and see how much they cost on the website. Once again, the website is theblankspot.com. Why do you want to get these patterns? Because you can use this, and I'm sure I used one of these to do both hoods, and I had a little bit left over to do the sleeves, but this time I'm going to do that pocket in the front. Okay, so I have 2 sheets. I got 2 sheets, and I'm going to make this hoodie. It's going to hurt no matter how much it hurts us, y'all. We're going to get through this, all right? No matter how much it hurts us, we're going to get through this. So I'm going to see if I can step to the side as much as I can to give you guys a great enough angle so you can see. But I left a little operating size on this side, a side on here, a little operating space over here, so you can kind of see me cutting and measuring. But whoo, man, what do you want to do first? It's totally up to you. Now, the last but not least thing that you're going to definitely need, you're going to need a heat press. Okay, you're going to need a heat press. We also sell these heat presses on our website. They're going to be under the TBS bundles. So you can actually go to our website, theblankspot.com. You can search bundles, and you can find these heat presses. Now, the reason why you're searching bundles is because it's going to come with t-shirts. Okay, so if that fits your budget, then you can go ahead and invest in a clamshell heat press. I think we got about 5 or 6 left in the warehouse until we do another order. But you're going to need a heat press. I got my heat press set at 385, and it's going to be pressing for about 55 degrees. We're using the Blank Spot Sublimation Paper. We're using the Blank Spot Sublimation Paper and some patterns that we actually created, okay? We're located in Columbia, South Carolina, just outside of Columbia. So if you guys are wondering where we're going to be shipping from, we will be shipping from Columbia, South Carolina. If you have a question about our shipping policy, you can go to our website, which again is theblankspot.com. Scroll down to the bottom and see what our shipping policy is. We normally try to ship within the first 24 to 48 hours, depending on what our workload is. But we want to get your items out to you as quickly as we possibly can, especially since the holidays are here. So for this demonstration, I got all that out, y'all. I know that was a lot. For this demonstration, we're going to do the inside of the hood, both sides, the inside only, okay? And then I'm going to do the pocket, okay? And I'm also going to do the wrists. Like I said, this is the part that really gets dirty, so I'm going to do that part as well. So it's going to be a lot of taping involved. And as I tape, I'm going to put this to the side. As I tape, I want you guys to feel free to ask questions. Ask questions that you want to ask. Let me know what it is you want to talk about. If you got any questions about the products that I'm talking about, if you have any questions about the products that we're talking about or the process, feel free to chime in. We're talking about doing this custom hoodie. Now I'm going to tape this. There's a couple of things that you can do. You can get wider tape. I'm using the widest tape that we sell. You can actually take this tape off the roll and do this. If you don't want to tape it, you can also take some cardboard. You can take some cardboard and place around the edges. The tape is to keep the design contained and to keep it from bleeding. That's why we're taping. So some people are not going to want to use their tape because many may think that it's wasteful. And I understand that, okay? Don't want it to seem like it's wasteful. You don't have to have it on the roll. You can take it off the roll. You can spread it all out. You can cut it, measure it, and you can tape it. Your choice. I'm going to do a little tape work right here, and I will show you guys after I have taped how this actually looks. This is going to be one of the most important parts. Most tedious parts as well, but one of the most important parts. If you happen to stumble across our if we happen to stumble across your FYP on any of the platforms, thank you for hanging around. Once again, this is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and supply warehouse, and we are currently about to sublimate a hoodie. We're going to customize this hoodie. We're doing the front pocket. We're going to do the hood, the inside of the hood. Flip that inside out. And we're also going to do the sleeves, the wrists of the sleeves. Okay. What I'm doing right now is I am taping, and I'm looking on the screen so you guys can kind of see me taping it. I am taping off the pocket. If you guys have a better way of doing this, by all means, do it. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. If you have other things that you can use that's going to block the design from bleeding over, and you know it's a proven strategy to do that, by all means do it. This is just the way that I prefer to do it. Normally what I would do is I would take my tape off the roll and I would do one full strip. But I've noticed in the past that when I did one full strip, it tries to come up. So with me, by me cutting the tape like this in pieces, it's kind of a control measure. Okay, it's kind of a control measure. Now, when I get to the bottom of the hoodie, I'm going to pull it. I'm going to tug on it a little bit, and I have to make sure that the tape is connecting because it has to hold on to something. This fabric sometimes the tape won't stick always to the fabric, but I'm pulling it down to get as much as the cracks and crevices as I can. Any questions so far? Grand Rising, John. Thanks for jumping on. Stevie, how you doing? Lanice, Grand Rising. Thanks for jumping on. So don't forget, hit our other social media platforms. We are on YouTube as The Blank Spot, Instagram as The Blank Spot. We're on TikTok as The Blank Spot, and on Facebook as The Blank Spot -TBS. Okay. Thank you to all of our new Facebook followers. We appreciate you guys. You have really been showing up and showing out, engaging. And I say that to you guys because that's the newest platform that we've been kind of trying to build. Building platforms simultaneously is just a little challenging. But we appreciate you all on all platforms. Now, you can do a couple of things. Your choice. You can tape everything off and then press and go. You can tape everything off and then press and go. Or you can tape it as you go. So now my responsibility now is to get that design inside of this, okay? That's the responsibility. You're probably saying, why don't you just do a pattern? Well, let's answer that question because I know somebody probably is out there thinking it. Do you have a template? That's the biggest question that a lot of people have, right? Do you have a template for the pocket? Well, yes, I can create a template for the pocket. However, let's just be clear that this is a sewn item and it will be different on every hoodie. So although you can create a template, I chose not to create one. Although you can create a template, you're still going to have to adjust. So I'm just going to tell y'all something, especially for those of you who are crafters. It's not always about creating templates. Sometimes it's about thugging it out and grinding it through. Okay? I'm going to show you exactly what I did or what I'm doing. Give me 1 second.
Someone was detected at your front door.
And if you got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm just getting the white off the edges because I don't want to miss any place of sublimating. So I'm making this, I'm going to make this to where I can actually cut it around the edge of the pocket, okay? I want to make sure that I have enough to hit all the corners. So my thing is I want to make sure that that the excess paper is hitting the tape and not the outside of the hoodie. Okay. So I can kind of follow the pattern of the tape. And that's what I'm doing right now. Not trying to get it perfect. And I overcut just now, but I can adjust a little bit. Not trying to get it perfect, but I want to make sure that I at least cut the pattern. Therefore, there won't be any bleed onto the hoodie. Okay? That's what I'm doing. And you can kind of run your finger along the edge to make sure you get a good cut or a good idea of where you should be cutting. Yeah, it's ugly. It's a little ugly. But this is what I came up with. Okay? And I missed a little bit. I may miss a little bit. But remember, this is just a demonstration, guys. This is simply a demonstration. I'm a little OCD, so I got to make sure I get this on here. And one thing that I'm going to do is now that I have it done and cut, I have it cut, and I could have just did a little pattern drawn around the line and got it cut. However you decide you want to do it. If you're a seamstress, you probably understand a little bit better than what I did. But if you're new to sublimation and or to crafting, just got to make sure that you get enough cut around the edges to where the transfer is hitting the tape and not the hoodie. So now I'm taping onto the tape. So I'm taping this down to the tape so it doesn't shift and move. Okay. Y'all said y'all wanted tutorials. Here we go. I don't really like doing tutorials on these social media platforms. I like leaving them on YouTube. However, I'm going to stick this little piece in the corner.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Stick this little piece in the corner so I can make sure I got it all. It may be a little off, pattern-wise, but it'll still cover up the white. So y'all can see what I did. Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. See what I got? So now, I'm not done yet. I got a pad on my heat press. And the pad is to give me more pressure, okay? Because you have seams on your hoodie, if you press it, it's going to be uneven pressure, and then you're going to get the ghosting. So what I did was I have this padding on here, but I'm not just happy about that. I actually have a padding that I cut out the center of this. So let me go get that. That's what I want to focus on. So this is nothing more than foam pad, and you can get this from any crafting store, okay? You can get this foam pad from any crafting store. It's about like a 1/4 of an inch, I think, thick, and it comes in a roll, okay? So you don't need a lot of it. Now I don't need this big pad on here. I don't need this whole pad. All I need is something on here to give me some leverage when I press this pocket, okay? That's what I need. Now, if you use your pad, now, a lot of people say, well, you know what? This is common sense. Some of it is and some of it is not. This comes with experience, okay? This comes with experience. Once again, I'm using this pad to make sure I catch the best press, okay? I don't want this to be ghosted. So I'm using a pad to give me extra pressure. It's going to push up. Now, the next thing you got to understand is if you've used your pad before and you have ink on it, you still want to protect your substrate. Your substrate is the item that you're pressing. Whether your substrate is fabric or whether it is metal like this, you want to protect your substrate. So if I have this ink on this pad, I can turn it over or I can place some butcher paper on top. I choose to put butcher paper on top because I use this press a lot for different things. So I'm going to put butcher paper on here and I'm going to cover the entire pad. But I'm going to slide the pad towards the edge because I know I'm not going to put the whole hoodie on top. Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. If you guys are just jumping on and you have not done so, please drop your city and state. Also, please share this video with one of your crafting friends or crafting buddies. Now you have an option. You can put this on your press and open it up like so and slide it on, or you can place the whole thing on here. And as I'm putting it on here like this, I'm making sure that I'm hitting the pad, okay? I'm making sure that I'm hitting the pad. You got to make sure your pad is wide enough, because if it's not wide enough, what's going to happen? You're still going to get an uneven press. This pad is barely wide enough. So I'm going to use this next pad that I have, okay? Got lots of pads. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hey, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You need something?
Motion detected at front desk.
Be safe. So, yeah, so I got a pad that fits my design, okay? Got a pad that fits my design in my pocket. Now I'm confident, okay? I'm more confident now, okay? So now, remember, guys, we're using the blank spot sublimation paper. We don't need butcher paper. Our paper does not bleed. I'm going to say that again for the people that are way in the back who are using paper that requires butcher paper or parchment paper to go on top. Our paper does not bleed, Okay, so you don't need butcher paper. However, you're going to see me place butcher paper on top of this so I can protect the white hoodie. Okay, so I can protect the white hoodie. So that's important that you guys understand that our paper doesn't bleed. That's important to know. Our paper does not bleed, but you want to protect your hoodie at all costs. It's a white hoodie. It's polyester. It's ink dyed. It's going to pick up things. So you want to make sure that you do that, okay? Now, what I did not do in the beginning, I told you needed a lint roller. I should have lint rolled the pocket, but I didn't do that. So make sure you guys do that, okay? So I'm basically protecting the space that the heat press is going to touch, all right? Now, this is going to be a lot of pressure, and it's okay. If it's too much pressure, you just back off of it a little bit because you got your pad and you got that pocket. So you just remove a little bit of that pressure until you're comfortable. We got 385 for 55 seconds. Any questions? Detroit, that's what's up. Texas, come on now. All right, what questions do you guys have? Once again, you can watch this again. This is live, unedited, uncut on our YouTube channel, which is The Blanks Spot. Also, it's going to be running on our Facebook page, which is The Blank Spot -TBS. All right. So this is going to be like 3 to 4 parts, y'all. And the reason why I'm doing this is to show you all how you can customize these hoodies, these polyester hoodies, doing sublimation. Now, you can do the same thing if you decide to do vinyl. You can dress up the pocket. If you decide to do DTF, if you decide to do glitter, rhinestones, you know, all those transfer processes work as well. But I just need you guys to understand something. Sublimation is not dead and it's not going away. And there's a lot of people who are kind of sleeping on sublimation because of all these other processes that are going on. Okay, all these other processes that's happening, people find themselves sleeping on sublimation. And I'm like, man, how can you possibly believe that sublimation is going to go away? Now, I did get a little bit of transfer on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. Got a little bit of transfer on the bottom. Other than that, it came out pretty well. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? How do y'all think it came out? Give me some feedback, y'all. Give me some feedback. Think it came out pretty well. Decatur, thank you for jumping on. So I want you guys to realize this. The reason why we're doing this tutorial or this demonstration is to show you a couple of things. One, how well our sublimation hoodies sublimate, okay? Two, we're showing you just how well our sublimation paper and our sublimation ink works with our transfers, okay? With our substrates. That's another reason why we're on here. Not just to show you that this can be done. And then the other reason is to show you that this can be done on a 15 by 15. That's why we're doing it, okay? So once again, I'm going to show you guys one more time. Look at that lumberjack color. Nice and vibrant. Cool beans. Have a few of those hoodies, but haven't subbed them yet. You are sleeping. You got to wake up crafting with your flamboyant credit. You got to, hey, if you are selling items for the holidays, these will sell. Even if you just do the pockets. Even if you just do the pockets and the sleeves, these will sell. I'm telling you. If you just do the pockets and the wrist, these will sell. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? So now, I got that done. That wasn't so hard, was it? A little time consuming, taking a little bit of time to do it because the taping takes the most of the time. But also, I want you guys to see the ink release. Look at that ink release. So I don't know what paper you guys are using right now, but the Blank Spot Sublimation Paper is the bomb. So you got to go to the website. Once again, the website is theblankspot.com. That's with 2 S's, theblankspot.com. If you have your own printer, grab some of our paper, okay? If you want to get some, if you want to grab a couple of free samples, you can go to the link in our description. You can go to the link in our description and you can actually get the free samples. If you're on a platform where we don't have the free sample link there, all you got to do is reach out to me and I'll give you the link to get your free samples, okay? Now, I'm glad that is done because that was a lot for me anyway. So now, the next thing I'm going to do, let me set this to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start taping off the wrist part. And the one thing I don't like about these hoodies, and that's any hood, any polyester hoodie, is the fact that when you press it, it has that crease in it. You can't get that crease out. So you may want to use some type of cardboard, some type of board to kind of not have that hard crease in it to put in there. That's something to think about, okay? What's the best starting printer for sublimation? Once again, you can go to our website, theblankspot.com. We have sublimation printers for sale. We have sublimation printers for sale. The F170 is a great sublimation printer. It's an actual sublimation printer. You can go there. It's sold in a bundle, so you can get the printer bundle and you can go to the website. Okay. Thanks for asking. So where am I at? Okay, so now I don't know if you guys can see, but I got this sleeve, and I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to be, where I actually taped it when I'm done. Okay. Once again, if you got a better way of doing this, by all means, do it. This is not by any way or any shape or form me telling you that you have to do it like this. If you have a better way to do it, definitely, do that. I just want to show you all that this can be done. It can be done on a smaller press. It can be done on a smaller press. And if you don't have a sublimation printer, we do offer ready-to-print sublimation transfers, and we also offer the ability to do custom sublimation transfers as well. The printers that we have on our website are very cost effective. We have thrown in some our brand of sublimation paper with that, so you get a extra bonus. And we got some other goodies that we threw in there to make it a bundle as well. So make sure you check out the website, theblankspot.com, guys. We got so many items on our website. A lot of times what happens is people are asking certain questions and they haven't gone through the whole website. Check us out. Go through the whole website. I'm going to go ahead and take the other one up too, and then I'll let you guys see it. I am answering questions about the products or any services that we provide. I know this is a lot of platforms have kind of made it really easy for you to shop, but I'm going to tell you guys, we've done the same thing, but you got to go to our website. There are no pictures that are pinned. You got to go to the website and shop with us. That's the only way you're going to be able to get these products, okay? Kind of wish I could play some music, but I'll get shut down on a couple of these platforms. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's easier to broadcast once to several platforms than it is to do it one at a time. So we got all our platforms going at one time. Thank y'all, everybody, for jumping on. I appreciate it. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Okay. I did an okay job of taping it. So I taped the sleeves or the wrists. I'm sorry. I taped the wrists, and this is what I'm going to be. This is what I'm going to be pressing next. Okay, guys? So I'm late. Are you sublimating dark? No, there's no such thing as sublimating on dark clothing. I'm sorry. I can't lie to you. There's no such thing as sublimating on dark clothing. There's a such thing as sublimating on something and then putting that on a dark piece of apparel. But we're doing pure sublimation here. Doing pure sublimation, okay? Let's see. So we got our buffalo pattern. That's what you wanted to hear, though, isn't it? I like that. She was like, I'm late. Are you talking about sublimating on dark? Nah. You won't hear me talking about that because we don't sell those items. Not that I'm against it. But if we sold those items, then yeah, I'd be talking about it. I don't know, man. I guess I would love to be able to offer something that I trusted. But I'm kind of like these other large companies. I just don't like to talk about stuff that they're selling. You know, that's just me. Somebody said the other day, they said, well, you can do this and become an affiliate, or I can go and find my own product and, you know, be my own boss. So anyway, next thing what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this flat face up with the image face up. And I'm going to lay, I'm going to lay my sleeve onto my my pattern, okay? That's a couple things I can do. I can do it like this and I can tape it down, which would be a good idea because there's probably some new people on here taping this thing down to the pattern. Or if I'm confident enough, I can just throw my sleeve on here and I can just throw the pattern on top and press it, okay? Normally that's what I do. I just throw it on there, I press it. So what I did was I taped it down, and I'm going to get this excess off of here because I don't want it to possibly hit this. I want it to stay on the tape, okay? So now I'm going to take it and I'm going to tape it to the tape. Reading comments. White, lighter colors. You can sublimate on any color other than black or dark colors. If you want to do a full color transfer, it's recommended that you do a white, a tan, or a lighter color. If you want to do black or solid colors, just single colors, you can sublimate on, I want to say I've been successful with sublimating on at least purple, okay? But I recommend you do your research and read. When I ordered that design, do it come in a dang sheet? I don't know how else you want it to come, but it does come like this. If you order this design, we have a total of 8 of them. It's going to come like this. It's going to come rolled. It's going to come rolled so you can actually manipulate it and cut it how you want to cut it, okay? Hope that answers your question. I still have my pad on here. And remember, our sublimation paper does not need butcher paper. It doesn't bleed. However, I am protecting the hoodie, okay? Because I could have some transfer on my press. So I'm just putting this over the white part so I don't actually get any transfer. I can do a little bit more pressure. You're welcome. So yeah, we do have these patterns. We do have these buffalo patterns that are available on our website. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see the links in the description. If you're on TikTok or Instagram, you have to go to our website and you can search whatever you're looking for. For example, you can search sublimation patterns or you can search the word patterns, okay? But we have, I think, 8 of these buffalo prints, and I'm going to add some more. And this is the 18 by 24. This is the 18 by 24. Like I said, when you get it, it'll be rolled and it'll come in a tube, okay? So we won't short you. It'll be rolled up nice and neatly, and it'll come in a tube. All right? If you order something else with it, I'll roll it tightly, won't fold it, and then I'll put it in the other box or however I need to do that to get it to you. So I don't have to take all of the tape off just yet because I got to do the other side, right? I didn't get a great press on it. I could have put a little bit more pressure on there, but you want to be mindful that everything is flat and that you get a good press, okay? Also, I got a piece on here that didn't press that well, so you want to make sure. There's also an option that you can use. You can put a jig in the pocket to spread it out. You can put a piece of cardboard or a piece of something in there to kind of stretch it out to make sure that that wrist actually sublimates, okay? Make sure it's actually flat. I should have done that. I didn't. I apologize, but I think we're going to be okay, okay? I think we're going to be just fine. Once again, this is for demonstration purposes only, and just to show you guys how well our items work. Now this time, I'm not going to tape it down. I'm kind of in a hurry because I want to get on to the next thing, but I'm still going to cover my press. I'm going to cover my sleeve to make sure it doesn't get any transfer on it, okay? Questions or comments about what we're doing? Does anybody see themselves doing this? Type a number 2 in the comments if you would try this. Type a number 2 in the comments if you guys would try this. I got a couple number 2s. Okay. Doesn't seem that hard, is it? Because it's not. It's not difficult at all. And I would recommend, guys, if you do have hoodies, try it in your size, wear your hoodie, and get comfortable with it, and be a walking billboard. If you don't have the hoodies, you can definitely get them on our website, theblankspot.com, and you can actually do it, okay? You subbing right now? That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. It's not hard, I'm telling y'all, man. It's not. All right, this one came out a little better. Okay. I can remove this now. And I can show you I did miss a piece on this side. And I can show you I can actually go back and put that on there. Not a problem. But I did miss one piece. You got to be careful that you flatten it out. You can use a jig, like I said, to cover all bases. But, you know, once again, just to show you that it can be done, okay? I got the other side already done. Taped off. If you're just jumping on, I take this off so it wouldn't bleed past the wrist. So I'm controlling it with the heat tape. If you guys are looking for heat tape, once again, we have that as well on our website at theblankspot.com. I'm taking questions about what we're doing today. Sublimation has a lot of great uses. And I think a lot of people have gotten so wrapped up into all these other processes that they're forgetting possibly what can actually make them some money. And it is sublimation, man. Sublimation is not that hard. There's some great things that you can do with sublimation. Lots of tricks and stuff that you can do as well. Does it come with the liner? No. It doesn't come with the liner. But it is, like I said, 100% polyester. So it does not come with a liner. Grand Rising, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. I'd like to see one on the hood. Well, if you be patient, that's what we're getting to. You may be just getting to the party, but we're going to be doing the hood as well. So guys, we did the front pocket, we did the sleeve, or we're doing the sleeve, and next we're going to do the hood, okay? So we're going to be doing the hood as well. If you're just jumping on, if you haven't done so, please, I just ask that you have a question, that you drop your city and state before you ask. That's how we're going to get to know one another. And then I'll be more than happy to answer your question, okay? I love this color, man. This color is really hot. And you can do different patterns. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You can make it real Christmassy. You can make it real Christmassy. Bridgeport, that's what's up. Cleveland, okay. Anybody else? We're doing well, thank you. How you doing? Thank you. Let me see. I love sublimation the best because the print lasts longest. Vinyl will crack eventually, transfers too. In my opinion, that is not an opinion, that is a fact. And we're going to talk about that briefly. What is the process that lasts the longest? Sublimation. Stevie, what's going on? You slid over to to Instagram. That's what's up. Sublimation is a transfer process that lasts the longest. Everybody don't know that because we're being sold a story on certain things. Now you have to do your research on what other transfers last the longest. I already did my research, and you will be surprised. You'll be surprised. Some of y'all will be surprised when you find out that some of the processes that y'all are using right now, they don't last as long. They don't last as long as a lot of these people who are selling you this idea. They don't last as long as they say they last. I don't want to sound like the bearer of bad news, and I definitely don't want to sound like a hater, but you got to know what you're working with, guys. You got to know what you're working with. So, got the other sleeve done, or the other, I keep saying sleeve, the other wrist done. Okay? Got the other wrist done. And remember, if you're just jumping on, and that's why you got to protect your hood. You got to protect your sublimation at all costs. I didn't have it protected correctly, okay? That's why I got this transfer on here. That won't come off. But I also did this, okay? Nobody's going to wear this hoodie anyway. But I also did this. The last thing I'm going to do is I am going to turn the hoodie inside out. Turn it inside out. Whatever tags that you have inside here that may be disrupting the place that you're going to, or interrupting the place that you're going to press, you want to move that out of the way, okay? I'm turning everything inside out so it can be flat. Instagram got the best view. That's what's up. I made it like that for a reason because I'm trying to grow the Instagram. I'm trying to grow the Instagram page as well, man. That's what's up. So I'm discarding this. I probably should have discarded this before. I wouldn't have had to transfer it. So one thing that you want to learn is you don't want to keep using your sublimation transfers because that ink is strong. I mean, the sublimation butcher paper, because that ink will go through. Okay, it will go through. So you want to protect your substrate at all costs. Once again, the ink will not bleed through the transfer. That's transfer coming off of something else. Now this one, y'all, remember I'm still working with one full sheet. This was one full 18 by 24. This was one full 18 by 24. So I'm still working on the same one, okay? Now, I have my hood turned inside out. See that? I also want you guys to realize that the hood is not straight. It goes to an angle. It slants down at an angle. So I need y'all to understand that one as well. So however you decide to put this on here, that's your choice. I like to make sure I got the white off because I don't want to mess up and not see and miss a spot. So I cut all the white off. That's what I do. I cut all the white off. Then what I do is I lay my transfer down. Okay. Some people may think that it's wasteful. Okay. But you want to make sure that you got enough of your hood on here to make sure that it's going to sublimate. Now I don't have enough for this hood, but I got enough left for other projects. So I'm not going to throw this away. So that means when you order and you want to do a hood, you know you need at least two 18 by 24s to do that pattern. Okay. Or if you have a small format printer, you can actually piece them together if you decide to do that. Once again, this is 18 by 24, and I'm going to cut it directly in half. Something that I didn't do, and I'm going to show you guys the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, and that is because I didn't measure the hoodie, but I will, and I'm going to show you all. But because I did this earlier today, I kind of know what I'm getting into, okay? So measuring your hoodie, You always want to measure it from the furthest point. From the widest point. And as I measure this from the widest point, it's approximately 11 inches. Okay, this one. The reason why, and I say this again, man, I want to make this as clear as I possibly can. The reason why I'm not doing a template is because every hoodie is going to be different. Now, once I do a template, can I adjust? Absolutely. But what I found out is that templates make people a little overconfident sometimes, and you don't pay attention to what you should be doing. That's just my opinion. Just for anybody who's new, I am not a crafter, but I have learned our products, and I've learned how to share with you how to best use our products. So I'm not a crafter. Some of you guys need to understand. So if you have more experience in crafting, by all means, you probably know more than me. That's cool too. If you can add to somebody else's experience, by all means. I'm going to show you guys after I take this down. I'm going to show you what I did and why I did what I did. Once again, there may be a better way to do this. And if there is, I recommend you take it. If there's a better way to do what I'm doing, definitely do it. Not saying that my way is the best or the only way. But this is the way that I'm doing it, okay? Once again, thank everybody for jumping on. I know y'all could have been doing anything else, but you wanted to see what was going on. Hopefully this gives you confidence to do a hoodie. This is what I've done, okay? Now, I'm not done. Now I'm going to flip it over. Remember I told you that the hoodie was crooked? The design was crooked? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of tilt this up a little bit to get the best angle, because I don't want to have to tape all of this. I don't want to have to tape all of this. So I'm just going to make a couple of creases. Then I'm just going to cut along the creases. And the whole idea is to contain where the ink is going to go. That's the whole idea. I'm kind of doing a rush job, guys. But hopefully you guys get the picture. Hopefully you get the idea. And I guess I shouldn't have said tutorial. I guess I should keep it as a demonstration. Demonstrating how well our sublimation paper works, how well our substrates work. And if you all are interested in shopping with us, you now have the ability to do that. Now you can tape around the edge if you desire. You can tape around the edge if you desire. And if you're new to this, I recommend that's what you do. Tape around the edge. For me, I'm not doing it. And also, to save my paper, because I may want to do another project, I can actually cut the excess off here. I got more stuff to sublimate with. I still have the pad underneath. I want to make sure the hood gets on here. This is a 15 by 15 inch press, y'all. Most crafters who are just getting started, that's what you started with, a 15 by 15. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using a 15 by 15. I'm not too concerned about protecting the inside of the hood, of the hoodie, but you want to make sure everything is on the 15 by 15 and heavy pressure. Once again, if you're just jumping on, we're pressing at 385 for 55 seconds. We're using the blank spot sublimation paper. We're using the blank spot sublimation ink. We print it on our sublimation printers. We provide sublimation transfers for you guys. If you're looking for gang sheets, we have 44 by 60 inch gang sheets, 44 by 40 inch gang sheets, 13 by 40 and 24 by 40. So, yeah. And a 24 by 24. So if you're interested in creating some custom transfers, sublimation transfers, and you can't print that big, or you want to save your printer, come on over to the Blank Spot. Go to the website, which is theblankspot.com. Select custom sublimation transfers and choose your gang sheet size. Upload your images. That's all you got to do. Just that simple. Okay. Now somebody came on while I was doing this. They said I would love to see the hood. You about to see one side of it. Once again, that's that ink release. If you don't know what you're looking at, that means you probably got a subpar paper. Got to be careful because this is hot when it comes off the press. It is hot when it comes off the press. 385 degrees. We know food that bakes at that temperature. I'm not gonna use this again. Of course, you want to make sure that your hood is flat. I did miss a space. I did miss a spot. Make sure your hood is flat. Other than that, this is what we came up with. Okay? And to be honest with you, that's not going to really matter because it's going to be on the inside. Your hood's going to be open, hanging on the back, and nobody's going to notice that. So for all of the OCD people like me, because I am OCD, I got to let that go. It's gone. All right. Protecting my surface. And also, I have my other side. Got my other side. So I'm going to take the white off of this. Questions or comments? Hey, Eric, I noticed that you had these nice little patterns. Where can we get these buffalo patterns from? I'm glad you asked. You can go to theblankspot.com and you can go to the sublimation patterns and you can choose up to 8 patterns. Okay. This comes in an 18 by 24 inch transfer. We're going to roll it up, send it to you, get it to you, real quick. Okay. Let's see. All right. Same thing. Nothing's changed. I'm turning this face up and I'm going to put my transfer, my substrate on top. Okay. So you got to make sure it's up high enough. You want to make sure it's up high enough so you can capture everything too. That's another thing. All right. Don't be in a hurry like I am right now because you're either most likely going to wear it yourself or you're going to be selling it. Much like a lot of other transfers, once it's on here, it's on here. The only transfer that I know that you can remove and try to do again is vinyl. Other than that, if it's on there, it's on there. So it's like anything, man. Don't be intimidated saying, hey, you know what? It's like a one shot, one and done type shot. It is, but all of the transfer processes are like that. And I'm just taping the hood down to the transfer itself. I'm going to roll it over and cut off the excess. I'm struggling a little bit because the way I have the camera set up, I want to make sure y'all are able to see what I'm doing. So that's why I'm kind of struggling right now. I'm usually working from another space. But y'all bear with me. I'm just about done. I'm almost ready to cut this and then press it. All right, I got it on here. Now I'm going to trim the bottom, okay? Can you put it on the tumbler? You definitely can. This is sublimation paper. So the sublimation transfers will go on any sublimation surface, okay? Quan, the Grand Rising, thanks for jumping on. Do I have any other designs than what you see? What you see is what we have. Thank you for asking. We may add some more later, but that's all we have right now. I know some of y'all probably be like, hey, I know they got some more in the back. I know they got some more of that stuff in the back. I know some of y'all be thinking that, but I promise y'all, we're not holding out on you. We're taking our time with the marketing and advertising, but I promise you, we're not holding out on you. Well, as we get it in, we're putting it in, okay? As we getting it in, we're putting it in. I remember when we had our storefront, and we would never put all of our hard products on our website because we were worried about selling out, but because we were worried about overselling. So you see something on there, we may have miscount. We don't put, if we have 100 in a warehouse, we put maybe 90 on the website. And when we get down to, one or two, we know we had 10 left. We know we didn't oversell. And we used to have customers come through and say, hey, you got any more in the back? I need more. And it's like, no, we're not hiding it, y'all. I promise you. We're not hiding it. But I am going to look for more patterns. I'm going to look for more holiday patterns to add. But here's the thing. If you have a pattern that you want printed, the great thing about it is we do print custom transfers. So that means if you have a pattern, you can actually go to our website and you can upload and you can actually get your pattern printed. Do we sell the hoodies and the tees plain? Fran, you have followed us for a while. How are you? It's been a minute. We're a blank store, right? You forgot? We're a sublimation blank store. So of course we sell them plain. All you have to do is go to the website. Go to the website and you can check it out. Yeah, so I don't know if you forgot or not, but we're a sublimation blank store. What I'm doing right now is I'm showing people who may be new to this how well our items sublimate, okay? I am not currently selling this as a finished product. I'm simply showing you guys how well this thing can sublimate. That's it. Encouraging you to purchase these hoodies. Go ahead and purchase these hoodies. Absolutely, buy them. They are for sale. I'm tired of looking at them. Please come get them. Please and thank you. Close to the end of the year, we want to get rid of it anyway. So please come get them. Please and thank you. So the key is to make sure you have your entire hood on your press. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Having a 15 by 15 is not the easiest. I do have a pad underneath this. Having a 15 by 15 is not the easiest. So what you'll see me doing is taking my time a lot, making sure that my item, the thing that I'm pressing, is on the actual is on the actual press. I got a couple of spots that I want to clean up. Give me a second, because I got a couple of spots that I might be missing. When I cut it, because I was so quick to cut it. Don't be like me. Don't be in a hurry. And if by any chance I'm on here and I miss a piece, then I'll just go back and press it again. I'm going to order. It goes to the shop for process. Yes, so that's how it goes. When you place an order, we'll be notified through our website. Listen, guys, I am really not trying to sound like a smart aleck, but a lot of people are kind of reserved. They're kind of reserved when it comes to ordering from online businesses. The only reason that you see me online is because I'm trying to get more customers. But we do have a legitimate business. You'll see our website. We are registered. You can check us out. We've been doing this for a little while. The whole process is to go to the website. Once you hit the website, we'll get notified that you have an order. Once you have an order, now before you order, I don't want anybody to feel slighted. Feel free to go to the bottom of the website and check out our shipping policies, okay? Because I don't want anybody to feel slighted. But once you place your order, it will go to our processing and we'll process it. That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. I know a lot of people are hesitant to shop with people that are online for one reason or the other. I get it. I got it. I understand. But we're not here to take your money. We want your business. Okay? So that being said, I'm going to wrap this live. I'm going to wrap this live up on the site now. We appreciate it. I'm going to wrap this live up. And I'm going to tell y'all something else, right? I have a couple more bags. But anybody who makes a purchase today, I think I got like 8 more bags, 7 or 8. I don't know how many I got, but I have a couple more bags. Anybody who makes a purchase today of $25 or more, you're gonna get a free polyester bag. The bag is free. I can't stress that enough. The bag is free. It's a shopping bag. Okay, this is what you're gonna get. It's gonna be blank like this. Don't worry about that. You can put HTV on it. You can put DTF screen print. You can put sublimation on it. Whatever you want to put on it, you can put some rhinestones. It's a sublimation, 100% polyester sublimation bag. So you'll get that if you make an order of $25 or more while supplies last. I think I got about 5, 6 more, maybe 7 more. I'm not sure. So don't feel slighted if you don't get it. That just means we ran out, and I'll be doing another promotion later on. Okay, let's see. All right. So if y'all remember in the beginning, this is what I did. And I also did this. Okay. And I did this. All right. And then also we have this. I mean, I did all this on the 15 by 15, y'all. I did all this on the 15 by 15. So you can't tell me that you can't do it. Plus, you can throw some stuff here. You can throw like a design, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If you want to throw a screen print transfer, a DTF, or full color, or even one of the chenille patches that we have back there. You could throw that on there as well. This is cool, man. I think it's pretty tight. What y'all think? Give me your comments. Give me your feedback. What do you think about me doing the hood? Of course, I missed a little bit of it. What do you think about me doing the hood, customizing this? You're walking down the block, generic, generic You keep on doing it, right? You keep on doing it. You can do it with different patterns. You can put people's names here if you want. Happy holidays, however you want to do it. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I'm taking questions right now. If you guys have any questions about what you just saw, any of our products, any of our services, if you want to know how to connect with us, you can connect with us right here at theblanksspot.com. As a matter of fact, our website is on every platform. All you got to do is find it. It's on every platform. If you're watching this from our Facebook or our YouTube channel, all of the links are in the description, okay? All the links are in the description. If you're finding this right directly from our Facebook, all you have to do is go to our profile. You'll see it. We have all of our social media links right there to include our website, okay? If you're on TikTok, you go to the link in the profile. It's a link tree. It will take you to the website. And the same thing for Instagram, you go to our profile and you'll see our website. We got 3 links in there. Find theblankspot.com. If you can't find that, you may not should be on the internet. But it's really easy to find us. Any questions or comments about what you just saw? Questions or comments, y'all? Let's see. Yeah, true. Well, appreciate it. I listen. I ramped up all my energy just for this live. When I leave the live, I'm gonna go ahead and decompress, drink my coffee, and kind of chill out. Get some orders out. I got some orders from this weekend. Get those orders out, and I'm kind of decompressing. But this is what I want you guys to do for me, okay? And I'm gonna be very bold. I'm gonna be very bold when I ask this. We have 24,000 people, 24,000 accounts who are currently following our TikTok. Over the last 10 or 11 days, we have gained 3,000 followers on our Facebook due to a couple of videos going kind of semi-viral. I need a lot of you guys that are on our TikTok to go to our Facebook, which is the blanks spot -TBS. Go to our Facebook and follow. Check us out. We got a lot of things on there. Same thing about Instagram. We're growing our Instagram. So go to all of our social media platforms. Follow us. Like us. And if you like the content that we're sharing, if you like the deals that we're offering, if you like the products that we're showing you how to use, then definitely connect with us. We're just like any other business that's trying to grow, build, and prosper. So with that being said, if we can do anything to help you get to the next level, we are a sublimation blanks and supply warehouse. We're suppliers. We have DTF, some DTF transfers, some screen print transfers. We have more chenille patches. I'm gonna be dropping some more patches. I'm gonna do another drop. We're gonna do another drop of chenille patches. We got some more coming in. I think that's the box over there. I'm gonna do an open box. I want you guys to holler at us. Let us know if y'all like what we're doing. And then also give us some recommendations on what you would like to see in the future. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. I'll see everybody at the top because there are too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.